Well, we're a week and a half from the NFL draft officially getting underway, and Seattle has 5 picks in the top 100. I already covered the mock draft once, but I think it's time to do one more before the NFL draft.
Let's talk football.
Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast. For sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over my Seattle Seahawks mock draft 2.0. As we did a 1.0, as I will have that link posted in the description of this video. But we got a new draft, and there's a lot of different things now coming to mind as Seattle might be looking instead of offensive line in the first round, maybe they go defense, wide receiver with the first pick that they have in the first round. But I'll get into all of the picks that I have for Seattle getting in the first round and on in just a second. Before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Also, for any Seahawks fans out there, let me know in the comments what player you guys would want from the NFL draft for the Seattle Seahawks. Let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. But for now, let's get to the mock draft 2.0. Off with the 18th overall pick, I had originally an offensive lineman in my last draft, but I'm leaning a different direction this time. I'm going Eme Eboka from Ohio State. Now, I've been debating this. I've been considering this idea for a while. And I honestly believe that Eme Eboka could come to Seattle. And let me explain. I do believe that offensive line is a big need, but there's plenty of offensive linemen to get in the draft. I do believe that they'll go wide receiver in the first round to get an additional receiver for Cooper Kupp and JSN to add on. And remember, Iboka and JSN played in college together, so they have some familiarity with each other. And another reason I bring this up is Marcus Valdez-Scantling. He is a good receiver, but I just don't think he's a top 5 receiver and whatnot. I do believe he's that speedy outside guy, but I do believe if Iboka comes in there to help out that offensive side, I do believe that will help them out a ton, which is why I have Iboka going to Seattle with the 18th overall pick. Next up at the 50th pick, I have the Seahawks assessing their offensive line need with Donovan Jackson. Now, Donovan Jackson was available at this point in time, and this is a mock draft I simulated. I do believe that this guy is a really good offensive lineman. I do like that he is with Ohio State because they are the defending national champions, which I have the first 3 players coming from Ohio State just because I really like some of the players there. And I do like some of the prospects. But the reason I look at Donovan Jackson is because I would have taken Marcus Mabeau, but he was not available at that time. But I look at a guy like this. He is absolutely amazing. The Seahawks need an interior offensive lineman, which I believe that Donovan Jackson will be a perfect fit with this team, which is why I'm coming in at number 50. Coming in at pick number 52 is edge rusher from Ohio State, Jake Sawyer. Now, I was leaning towards JT, another teammate of his, but I'm looking at Jake Sawyer. This man's an absolute game changer. I look at the man that is Jake Sawyer. This man is a beast. This man I really like as a prospect. I really love what he can bring to the table. Because we look at the defensive side right now, you got DeMarcus Lawrence that DeMarcus Lawrence could be the mentor to Jake Sawyer. And you already got the defense that's already buffed up enough. You already got Boye Mafe, Derek Hall, Leonard Floyd, Byron Murphy, Jaron Reed, Ernest Jones. This would add on another elite pass rusher to this defense, which is why I have Jake Sawyer coming in at the number 52nd pick to Seattle. Next up at the 82nd pick, I have the Seahawks selecting Texas offensive lineman Cameron Williams. Now, I really like Cameron Williams because unlike his Texas college teammate, Calvin Banks Jr., I really like the way that he could stay healthy. He is a guy that I look at and say, this man could really cause some trouble for any defensive pass rusher. And when you look at the division right now, the only possible threat to you is the Rams. The 49ers, they dropped off a cliff. The Cardinals, you never know what to expect from them. But I really like this pick because it assesses your offensive need, and you get two offensive linemen in the first 100 picks. And which is why I have Cam Williams going to Seattle at pick number 82. Next up at pick 92 is a safety, also from Texas, Andrew Makuba. Now, we know that Rashawn Jenkins was released, but I believe that they'll assess that need with Makuba. This man is absolutely amazing. Andrew Makuba is going to be probably a big time safety in the league. Now, I had in a mock draft that I had a few days ago, a few weeks ago in the NFL draft. I had him going to the Lions, but this guy was available with that pick in 92. I really like Andrew Makuba. I really like the prospect that he is. I really like the play style that he has. He was the one that saved the game for them against Arizona State. So I'm looking at Andrew Makuba. This could be a big time ball hawk that can absolutely turn on that defensive secondary, which is why I'm going to Seattle at pick number 92. At pick 137 is Jordan Phillips from Maryland. I do believe the Seahawks are going to lean towards fixing their defensive interior line because we all know that the Seahawks have struggled with offensive line issues recently. They've struggled with stopping the run. They have absolutely struggled with this for years. And I believe that Jordan Phillips, if he does go to Seattle, he will help out that run stopping core dramatically, which is why I have him going at pick 137. At pick 172, I have Michael Evans, tight end from Notre Dame. Now, I look at this guy, he's a good blocking tight end, which is what the Seahawks had needed. AJ Barner and Noah Fant are two good receiving tight ends, but they need a blocking tight end that can get up there and block. And Michael Mitchell Evans is an amazing tight end. He is a good blocker. He played at Notre Dame. He is and Annapolis Place is known for its football and was played with and played in the national championship this past season. I'm looking at Mitchell Evans. I really like the prospect that he is because he can block really well. Which is why I'm going at pick 172. At pick 175, I have them going corner here. No, Noel Williams from Cal. I really like the prospect of Noel Williams because he is a sneaky corner. I watched him because my pal Tobias Merriweather actually plays at Cal, or he did last year. I really like Noel Williams. I watched him during the time of some of the games, and he is an amazing cover corner. And I really like the prospect of bringing him in, learning under the defensive mastermind that is known as Mike McDonald. I really like that, which is why I'm going at pick 175. Coming in at pick number 223 is Cody Simon, linebacker, Ohio State. I really like this guy. I really like the physicality that he brings. And if he can be behind Ernest Jones, that could be really sneaky. And I really like Cody Simon. He is an amazing linebacker. I watched him during his time at Ohio State, as I did with almost every one of these players. So I really like the prospect of Cody Simon, which is why I'm going at pick number 223 to Seattle. And then the last pick for the Seattle Seahawks is Ty Hamilton, defensive line of Ohio State. I really like this prospect because the Seahawks, as well as I mentioned earlier, need some help in the run stopping category. And I believe if they make this move, they can help them out very much. And I do have five Ohio State players in this one. Just because I really like the players from Ohio State, I would go some Michigan, but there's not as many good ones as there are from Ohio State, which is why I have the Seahawks going Ty Hamilton with the last pick that they have. Recap the mock draft. I have Boca going 18, Donovan Jackson going 50, Jake Sawyer going 52, Cam Williams going 82, Andrew Makuba at 92, Jordan Phillips at 173, 137, at Mitchell Evans at 172, Noel Williams at 175, Cody Simon, and then Ty Hamilton. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you guys think about my mock draft as far as the grades go? What grade would you give it out of A through B, A through C? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. And let me know if there's a player that you want the Seattle Seahawks to go out there and get. Let me know in the comments which player and what position down in the comments below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor and smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.